Hi, this is Roger in Finland, and today I want to talk about the DJI Action 2 horizon balancing in 4K. And for the impatient ones, the horizon balancing means that this camera in 4K 16:9 with a small crop will hold the horizon totally steady and horizontal even if you move the camera up to 45-degree angle in either direction, which is excellent for this type of situations like vlogging. So when I was researching the DJI Action 2, which means really watching a bunch of YouTube videos, most of them that I found were after the launch, which is when actual YouTubers release their videos, and most of them were pointing out the excellent 2.7K, or at least exciting, horizon steady feature, which means that you could rotate 360 degrees this camera and it would keep the horizon steady, totally level, which is maybe a bit exaggerated use case, but kind of cool nonetheless. Most people though were complaining that it would be nice to have maybe a bigger resolution than 2.7K that would keep the horizon steady, but no need for the full rotation. Now, I got it in June 2022, the camera. I just updated the firmware when I got it. I'm gonna put exactly what firmware version do I have in here. And the very nice surprise was that 4K 16:9 this thing has something called horizon balancing, which exactly is what I showed for the impatient ones. You can rotate the camera 45 degrees to either direction. Right now I'm doing because I have some mosquito biting me in my hand, and even if the mosquito was very annoying, hopefully the horizon was kept level. And even if the first video that I was planning to do was the first impressions and general review of the camera, this was such a nice and positive surprise that I thought this is what I'm going to start from, and I'm going to share it because maybe that feature was something that was stopping some people from getting this camera, and now you know that it's there. And summarizing the different resolutions and the different horizon leveling functionalities, at 2.7K you have horizon steady, full rotation, and horizon balancing, minus 45 to plus 45, and then in 4K 16:9 aspect ratio, up to 60 frames per second, you do get the horizon balancing. Then if you go higher than 60 frames per second, you only get rock steady, and I'm saying only with quotation marks because it's pretty darn good. And the main reason that this feature got me excited is that for this kind of case, which is vlogging, just talking to the camera while walking outside, and right now I'm just walking in the middle of the forest, this is such a carefree setup. I can move it around and I know that it's gonna keep it nice and steady. I don't need to care about the gimbal with a bigger camera. I don't need to care about the fragility of the just Osmo Pocket and Pocket 2. And yet I get the excellent, amazing horizon stabilized for a really good vlogging package. The reason, by the way, I have this microphone here, this is the lavalier microphone for the Zoom F2. It's because I haven't tested quite the microphones of the DJI Action 2, so I'm not sure if I trust them yet for vlogging. Hopefully yes, because I really want to get rid of anything else than the camera itself, and then I might have my ultimate vlogging setup. One thing I was not sure is about the quality difference, and I noticed that the whole video, it's not as good as a Zcam S6, which is the cinema camera, surprise surprise, but I thought I'm gonna make anyway the test comparing the 4K 25 with the horizon thing and without it, and let's see how it goes. So now this bit with a lot of light, the sun is shining right here, is with the horizon. It's with the horizon balance on, but let's try it with a different stabilization. So now we are also in 4K, also 16:9, but now we're just using rock steady, which is pretty steady, but that's it. You probably notice also the change of field of view. I'm in the same place. But yeah, is the quality any different now that I have a ton of light? Still one more mode before turning the stabilization off. This is called just steady. Any changes in quality? And now there's no stabilization at all, so they should be a bit shakier, but it should be also a little bit wider. But did the quality between this clip and the one with the horizon balance have different qualities or not? Let me put my face in the sun, side to side, but it's up for you to decide. or I might decide in the long review. So I guess we should continue with this first horizon balancing act. Let's go. Hop, hop. And hopefully soon I'm gonna have more videos about the DJI Action 2. I'm planning to make a full review, overview, going over some features. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the comparison against the DJI Osmo Action, which is kind of its predecessor, but not really. Maybe that's why they dropped the word Osmo from it, but I don't know why they called it the 2. But anyway, but at least we're gonna have a vlogging shootout between this DJI Action 2, the DJI Osmo Action, the Sony ZV-1, and the Olympus EM1 Mark II. I know that they are not comparable cameras, but that's precisely the point. Which of these setups are more suitable for what vlogging situations? But that's maybe to come in the future, and I think there's going to be a lot of other type of summer related action with this DJI Action 2. And now going back to this horizon balancing and this video, a good question is, does it come at any cost? And well, there's a couple of things. The first one is that it only works if the field of view is set at standard dewarp. Doesn't work in wide, it doesn't work in super wide, so you have to be already in the most cropped field of view that the camera offers. And in addition to that, the camera crops even just a bit more. And how much does it crop? Well, let me show you a few shots. So this is 4K 16:9. That's what I'm going to be showing, and this shot is without any stabilization. This one is with rock steady, and this one is with horizon balancing. And now let me show you the same thing but with the superimposed footage to really see how much does it crop on top of the previous framing. So, but mostly the reason that I was excited about this feature is this vlogging case, and the field of view was a question mark, but this is definitely wide enough. I actually like this field of view for this type of shots. This camera is so light that it's easy to hold. Because it's so light, it's going to be a bit shaky, but it doesn't matter because of the stabilization. And with this DJI handle, that gets a little bit of extra distance, and it's just easy to operate. So there you go. It might be my new favorite vlogging setup. Until the next one. So, how many of you are using action cameras for vlogging, and which is the one that you prefer to use? And how many of you are using the DJI Action 2? Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we're gonna see you soon for some more content. Even though I'm not exactly sure about the summer schedule of the videos, I'll try to keep them once a week, but I can't make promises because I will be enjoying my holidays.